Hey guys, Knife Bean here, back with another knife review video for you. Today I'm probably sharing some information you didn't know, at least I didn't know very much about them, and that is about the DPx Hest Urban. This is probably the best EDC blade you've never heard of, or maybe you have only heard very little about. And the really cool thing about this blade is it's very multi-tool-esque in a way. All of these tools you see in front of me can be summed up into the package shown here. It's very small package. I'm going to show you there in the size of my hand. It's smaller than the size of my hand, but yet instantly replaces these tools. As you can see here, the lanyard hole, the 1/4-inch bit driver. Yet you would find right here, you know, this is a very large tool and it's been condensed into something a lot smaller. Going down the list, the spine features a 3-gauge wire stripper, going from largest to smaller, but very useful. And actually, it can get into 12 gauge. Like, look at that, 12 gauge goes in there just fine. It's super well done on their part. Then going down the spine, we also have a bottle opener, which is super duper cool. I've never actually seen one of these on a blade itself, you know, cut into the blade itself. Completely replaces the bottle opener you might carry with you every single day. It also can double as a quick deploy opener. Super nice. Blade is running on cage bearings and is a Benchmade exclusive featuring Jade G10 and a titanium lock black, as well as a super thick 154 cm blade. The blade thickness on this is 0.16 of an inch, which gives the knife a very smooth action and working class feel. It is a blue collar knife, and that's exactly the category I put it in. This is a wonderful working class knife. This thing is built like a tank and built to work. It also features a very handy deep carry pocket clip. So when this thing goes into your pocket, you can see it goes all the way up to the tip of the scale. Basically makes this thing disappear. You know, you're not going to have a huge chunk of knife sticking above your pocket, which that's something a lot of guys who are carrying one every day to work with them look for. So like I said, great action on here. You can see on the blade it features a polished stonewash finish, ambidextrous thumb stud deployment. That actually, for the most part, that is the only deployment mechanism on this knife. Not very many people are going to deploy it with the bottle opener. But the thumb stud's a great deployment. As you can see, unlike a flipper that might make you come off a knife when you use it, a thumb stud you have to grasp the knife. It's almost like an internal safety of the thumb stud. So I really like the opening mechanism on this knife. It suits the knife's purpose. Super well done by them. Now let me talk a little bit about DPx. DPx actually doesn't make their own blades. What DPx is in the business of is intellectual property. And so DPx owns the patents to these wonderful ideas like the jimping on the spine, the bottle opener, the hex driver. All that stuff is stuff that they own at a patent. And so what they do is they contact other knife companies to go ahead and build their designs with their patents in there. And what you get is a highly crafted knife with some of the best designs and ideas really out there in the industry that you don't really see simply because they have a patent on it. So I was really impressed with this knife. And what I'm really impressed with is that these knives are still available. Yes, this was a BladeHq exclusive, and no, they didn't make very many of them, but they're still online. You can still get this. If this is something that really strikes your fancy, go ahead, go online and pick it up. I cannot not recommend this knife enough. This thing is really one of a kind. You will not see another person probably carrying a DPx Hest Urban. You really won't. Like, even you might run into another guy carrying a Spyderco, a Benchmade, or even a Chris Reeves, but the chances that you're going to come into someone else also carrying a DPx, wow. I mean, you might as well just become best friends with the guy right away if you do. As you can see there, also has the reinforced lock face. They just really gave a damn about almost every feature on this knife, and it shows. It really shows. And because of that, they've done an excellent job in making a wonderful knife. Like I said, it's very multi-tool-esque in a way because of the factor that you condense so much in such a tiny package. It's really a wonderful idea by them, and I can understand why he would go out of his way to own these patents. I'm surprised that other people haven't approached him trying to buy them, because these things are just one of a kind. Action on this thing, like I've said before, is great. It just falls closed. You know, it takes a little bit of shaking, but you know, like I said, it's a working class knife. still just flies open. Beautiful, beautiful knife. I love the Jade G10 on there. You know, it's textured in a nice way, polished and contoured in there. It's just great, great ergos. It's a smaller knife, but still one that packs a punch. And it definitely packs a punch in the utility department. So definitely go ahead and give this thing a look. Definitely check it out if you're something that you've never heard of before and are interested by it, because I think this would have the ability to win a lot of people over from their current brands. The thing came razor sharp and it's still sharp, like just catches on my skin and nail just so easily, and that's what you're seeing there is the 154 cm really going to work. And yeah, it's just a wonderful knife, guys. Please, please, if you're interested, go ahead and check it out on BladeHq's website. You will not be disappointed. I think it only has like 5 reviews and they're all 5 stars or something like that. I don't know. It's just a wonderful, wonderful knife. And show you guys a little bit how the bottle opener works. So you're going to want to fit it underneath there. Right open, you know what I mean? You kind of, sometimes you have to give it like multiple tries and then she's off, you know what I mean? But really not that much. Bottle opener that sits in your pocket. Cheers, guys. Have a good week. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't. Knife Fiend out.